Hey everyone, Felicity from PenguinTeenTV, and today's episode is going to be all about the rest of 2014. We've had some amazing books come out already, but there's still less than half the year to go, and there's some epic stuff going down. Let's talk about the big, exciting YA developments, from books to movies to all of it, events, the whole shebang. Let's talk about the rest of 2014 in the YA world. On the list tonight, The Rapunzel Dilemma. It's the sequel to Jen Cloister's YA debut novel, The Cinderella Moment. It is coming out the 27th of August, and it is basically a beautiful modern retelling of Rapunzel, of course. It's set in London. It includes drama students and actors and towers and girls hiding in towers. It's by an Aussie author, Jen Cloister, who is lovely and, should be noted, has a black belt in karate. So yeah, watch out for those reviews, that's all we're going to say. Revenge of 7. After the Fall of 5. No spoilers. After the Fall of 5, though, if you've read it, you know. That's our reaction review for you. That's the end. It is an epic series. It's the I Am Number 4 series. Tricky. The numbers sometimes confuse people. So this is the order. I Am Number 4. The Power of 6. The Rise of 9. The Fall of 5, and book 5 will be called The Revenge of 7. That's the order, that's how it goes. It is coming out the 29th of August. Stuff has to go down because some things that went down in the previous book were not okay. And we're using the title, The Revenge, it has to be goddess, is all we're saying. So it's an epic action series. It is a lot, we loved the movie, but we loved the book series more because, like anything, it explores the worlds that they don't have time to tell in the movies. It's got some great girl protagonists who kick butt. If you haven't got onto the I Am Number 4 series, there is still time. What are you doing? The Enemy series by Charlie Higson. It is the little series that could. We've often talked about this as being what we'd like to consider slightly underrated, in that more people should be reading it, more people should be loving it. It's fantastic. It recently got this sparkling new jacket look, which basically looks like The Walking Dead, we know, but it helps tell you a bit more about what this series is about. Anyone over the age of 14 is infected with the virus in London. It is kind of what we describe as The Walking Dead meets Lord of the Flies set in the UK. You've got kids running around supermarkets, Buckingham Palace, a very wasted, zombie-infested London, and it's scary and action-packed and edgy, and there's people that you love and people that you absolutely hate, and it's just awesome. We would give you a little asterisk of warning, though. Maybe if you frighten a little easily, read it in the afternoon, not the nighttime, because you will convince yourself at 3 in the morning that that tree branch on your window is actually a zombie coming to get you. Just a heads up on that one. That got us. So The Hunted is the next book, and it comes out in September. The Infinite Sea, book 2 in Rick Yancey's Crazy Bananas, the 5th Wave series. And we say crazy bananas because if Rick Yancey is planning to overtake the world, then the 5th Wave is his template on how to do it. And that's a little scary because he's going to win. If he is an alien in an author body, we're in real trouble, people, real trouble. This series follows Cassie, who we meet in the first book, at the end of almost at the end of the alien invasion, and she's all alone and deciding to fulfill a promise of going after her brother, who she's been separated from. She basically decides that this is how she's gonna go after her brother, she's been separated from in the alien invasion. It's atmospheric and moody, and there are some amazing characters who you think you know, but then changes, without spoiling, changes happen. Basically, this series will keep you thinking about what you would do in an apocalypse. Penguin Teen Australia, we're not going to make it. We will be wanting to know what the hashtag is and what the Twitter handle is for the apocalypse. And the second our battery runs out, it's over for us. We know, we understand. But having read The Infinite Sea, yes, we were one of the lucky ones. We had to sign away our small children and our canned goods to read it. But we did. We read The Infinite Sea a couple of weeks ago. Holy bananas. That's all I can say. I am sworn to secrecy, but holy bananas, The Infinite Sea. Stuff happens. Like, big time stuff happens. Oh man, it's just, there's some sneak peeks out there online which you can find on our Penguin Teen site and we'll link to below. It is everything that the fifth wave was and more. There is action, there is girls kicking butt, there is fighting back. But man, there's some twists and some turns and unexpected things happen in big ways, basically. So The Infinite Sea comes out September 16. Look for it. And it's going to be a movie too, so keep an eye out. Afterworlds Scott Westerfeld is genius. It is amazing. We've talked about this at PTA Live. This is like Inception meets publishing with a cool spooky story thrown in on the side. Scott Westerfeld is one of those writers that you just trust. And when you hear the story of Afterwards, you're thinking, that's not going to work. And then when you hear it Scott Westerfeld, you're like, of course it'll work. He knows how to make this work. It is 2 stories told side by side about a girl who gets an amazing publishing deal, moves to New York, and all her trials and tribulations in that world. At the same time is a story about a girl who's involved in an incident. She may or may not die. She may or may not meet people in this afterworld that may or may not help her. A lot of may or may nots there for a reason. But, twist, the girl who gets the publishing deal is writing the story about the girl who's passed over, or may not have passed over. It's crazy. It shouldn't work, but it totally does. There's also a lot of knowing winks to the publishing world, so if you like the writing industry at all, you're going to love this. It's just fantastic. We're so excited for this one. Heroes of Olympus, the Blood of Olympus. Rick Riordan, please don't hurt us. We haven't read this yet, but oh my God. I don't even know. I cannot. For anyone who's not read the Rick Riordan, Percy Jackson Heroes of Olympus series, first of all, what are you doing with yourselves? Why? But secondly, what are you doing with yourselves? Why? This series is not a kid's series. It is fantastic. It's full of great characters who are different and unique and have amazing friendship and loyalty above and beyond just family. They bind together when they have to. There's struggles. Some really beautiful moments happen in the last one that, interestingly, Rick talked about on Twitter, may or may not have been loved by everybody. We loved it. Yeah. Those of you who know what we're talking about. This series continues to impress us every time a new book comes out, and the amount of people from a variety of walks of life who constantly tell Penguin Teen how much they love it, from adults to young people to grandmas. Everybody loves it. So if you haven't got on board for the Heroes of Olympus series, there is still time. It's October 7. You've got till October 7. Go online, Zoe Sarg. We're so excited to bring this in. Penguin UK are publishing it, and we are also publishing. We've been watching Zoe's vlogs lately, and we love her. She is so gorgeous and adorable. And what we love is she's going to be writing about a world that is very much like her own, but not hers, but also bringing in a lot of the things that she talked about in that announcement vlog. Things like teens with anxiety and issues that are just not your normal rom-com-y stuff. So while it looks light and fluffy, we're kind of really excited to see what she does with this. She has mentioned that writing is a dream of hers. So, you know, Penguin, happy to help make dreams come true. Watch out for that one. It's 26th of November. Girl Online, Zoe Sugg, Zoella. Too exciting. Other cool stuff that's happening. Obviously, we've got one more PTA Live to go. Adelaide, you are happening. Don't worry. We are coming. We don't have the exact date yet, but it usually falls around the same time of Supernova Adelaide weekend, which is late this year, so watch out. I think it falls to be the 23rd or 24th of November, but don't quote me yet. We will announce it officially. If I Stay, the movie. Too exciting. Chloe Grace Moretz, Jamie Blackley, and some other cool people who I've just blanked on. The first and second trailer have dropped and have us in the fetal position. It is basically going to be Tiffio's 2 Weep Fest, I think. But it's just going to be beautiful. It's a beautiful book. It's a beautiful, beautiful book series, 1 and 2. So If I Stay and Where She Went. Don't forget Where She Went. It's so good. And the first one's coming to Australian cinemas on August 28th. So we're not far behind the US. So don't worry. I know people are concerned. August 28th, If I Stay, in Australian cinemas. Morganville TV is coming soon, we hope. Rachel Kane, the Morganville Vampires author, has kickstarted her own web series. Too exciting, which we're really thrilled about. We've already seen some sneak peeks in terms of pictures from behind the cast. Amazing already. We're in love with them all. We've also got the wrapping up of Emma Approved, the adaptation of the Jane Austen Emma YouTube series, which is from the makers of the Lizzie Bennet Diaries. It's been a very strong few weeks on that show. We may have cried on the public transport because of one of the vlogs. You know which one. Snarky Nightly. Not so snarky, but Harsh Truth Nightly. It hurt real bad. It hurt real bad. But we got over it. We're thinking good things are coming because we've read the book. So that was our quick 2014 What's Coming look wrap up. Pretty exciting things ahead, I'm sure you can agree. What we're going to do though, our next episode is going to be a Penguin Teen Australia Q&A app. We promised it. We promised you guys would get it. It's up to you now. What we're going to give you the chance to do is in the comments below, leave as many questions as you want us to answer. We're going to put them in a big giant jar and pick out the questions and just answer them all. Do what we can. We'll try and give you the honest answers to as many as we can. So if there's something you want to know from Penguin Teen about book world, about publishing, about how to work in publishing, about your favourite books, about what we think about your favourite books, about your not favourite books, leave it all below. Book trailers, anything, leave it all below and we will try and get back to you. So that will be in 2 weeks' time, fortnight, but you can start asking questions right now in the comments below. Don't forget you can find us on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Facebook, email, all of the above. Hope you guys are enjoying what you're reading at the moment. We'll see you soon. Sweet, great romance. I want to thank the person who's driving his motorbike outside. That's great. Cheers. The T-birds from Greece just rolled up.